inside.
Like so.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father.
Marriage contract.
Marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
Prenuptial agreement. We, the undersigned, Iris Billowitz and Olgierd von Everec, have agreed to seal our love in a marital contract and to bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and all that we hold holy, that till death do us part, we shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall each retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage, and additionally, each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration of the marriage. The income which each receives, each shall spend as he or she sees fit, with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Signed, Iris Billowitz and Olgierd von Everec. I don't think they wanted to sign that document.
So this is when he started smoking.
It's a pipe,
Beer
a mug.
tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop.
Okay. So he should have the contract.
Not quite. Memory's still incomplete.
Yep, and he will have the mug.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
He now has the scars.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
No way.
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Oh my god. Get over here.
Then von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
This is... Whoa, man. And I actually, like I said before, I actually liked Olgierd. But what is he doing? Okay. This thing.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
Ooh, the
In
caretaker.
silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Okay.
A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Got something
wait.
wrong. Claw scratches.
The cat. Okay. Now. What is this here?
A platter.
Food tray. The caretaker, I think he had the food tray.
Perfect match.
Perfect. Okay, so he was bringing in the food. Large bowl.
Animal
Okay.
hair.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so come on. Large bowl is for the dog.
Think this was yours. Single place setting. No others on the table.
Whoa. She's dressed up like a widow now. And then the small bowl is for the cat.
There we go. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
This is so weird.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Wow. Whoa, okay. Wow.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher. The Witcher will soon be buried. The skies weep.
Goodbye, Geralt.
Oh, come on!
And you'll not be back. You wonder the delusion will complete your tasks. Live happily ever after. As lifeless as bones. You'll not be back. Goodbye, Geralt. Surprises. How long you gonna be? There's lifeless You under the live happily ever after. Time to end this. No surprises. Goodbye. That's a dangerous man chosen to deal with Witcher. Death holds no surprises. That's a dangerous man chosen to deal with Witcher. Death holds no Goodbye, Geralt. Lifeless and boring as a boulder in the road's heart. You under the delusion happily ever after.
Time to end this.
Death holds no surprises. The witch. The skies That's a dangerous man you've chosen to be the witch. delusion you're creating. Happily ever after. The skies weep. As lifeless rings a blood on the roadside.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Guys, I'm going to be very honest with you. I have fought this guy, I think, 10 times. But I edited in such a way that you wouldn't have to see me die all those times. It
You're not
is
him.
the hardest boss that I've fought in this game. The hardest,
Wait,
by far.
I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Okay. Okay, wow. My fingers, I have to tell you, my fingers at the moment are just in pain. Because, like, the last 2 images of Olgierd are just purely insane. Anyways.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall.
I didn't say we've met, I said I saw
I
you.
had bad dreams. That is all I know.
Okay.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust,
Oh,
as did I soon after.
shit.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more.
Wow, okay.
And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the painting on my grave, I remembered the day of my marriage. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
I'm actually going to tell her the truth here.
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches then immortality for us both.
For you both?
Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
I think this one is the correct, not the correct answer. This is what I actually think of Olgierd.
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe that wasn't the answer that I should have given her. Maybe she's not going to give us the rose now.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
I'm sorry, but...
Need to be honest. If I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I don't like to do this, but...
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Thank you.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
What?
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken.
What does that mean?
So long.
Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken. What?
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
And how do we get out of here? Wow. That was an amazing quest, guys. That was just like, wow. Unbelievable, to be honest. So, yeah. about the boss, the last boss. It's freaking hard, man. It's freaking hard on what's it called? Blood and Broken Bones. It's super hard. So, like I said, it took me... I think it took me about 10 attempts, if not more. At one point, I kind of stopped counting them. Freaking hell, man. Amazing. It's amazing. Okay, let's have a read through this Iris von Everec entry here. So, when Geralt visited Olgierd von Everec to hear his third and final wish, he learned the rough and rowdy Ataman had once been married. At some point, he had left his wife, however, and gave her a violet rose as a parting gift. Geralt's task was to find this rose somewhere in the von Everec's abandoned manor. When he arrived there, he discovered the estate was haunted by a malicious wraith tied to Olgierd's wife, Iris, who had died of loneliness years prior. Her rage and remorse now filled her former house with evil energy. Geralt gathered up Iris's remains and buried them in the manor's garden. He did this both out of simple human decency and cold calculation, for he knew this act would calm her unsettled spirit and lead him to the Violet Rose. During the funeral, a now quieted Iris appeared to Geralt and took him on a journey to a world which existed only in her mind. This painted world consisted of her fears and memories, which Geralt now had to comfort. Iris von Everec's memories first recalled happy days spent in Olgierd's company, then became darker and darker. In fact, even the sunnier ones had an ominous cloud hanging over them, an uneasy feeling something horrible would soon happen. Iris von Everec had been a sensitive woman and noted subtle changes in her husband's behavior. She had lacked the courage, however, to delve into their cause. Olgierd von Everec's heart had turned to stone, turning him into a monster. Iris hated what her husband had become, but could not stop loving him. The couple endured together in a painful cohabitation until Olgierd ended it by abandoning his wife. Iris never came to terms with their separation, could not in fact even bring herself to read her husband's farewell letter. Yet the violet rose he gave her upon leaving she kept, making it a focal point for all the longing and love raging in her soul. When she died, these unresolved feelings kept her spirit in this world and continued to cause her suffering. The Witcher's intervention helped Iris accept what had happened to her and her husband. When he asked for the rose, she agreed to give it to him, knowing this would put a final end to her pain and suffering, and also her very existence. Yeah. I have no words to describe how I feel after doing this quest. It's amazing. To me, this was the best quest that I have done in this game, honestly. Okay, so one thing someone mentioned in the comments that you can loot the caretaker's weapon. So what I want to do, here we go, the caretaker's spade. Check this out. Where is it? This. The caretaker's spade, secondary weapon, plus 10% of damage dealt returned as vitality, healing you. Pfft. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. We look like a serial killer now. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. Let me just save this over here. And now meet Olgierd's man at the Alchemy Inn. That's what I want to do. Yeah. This whole story with Olgierd. Can I have a look around here? Is there anything else around here? This is locked, right? Yeah. This whole quest with Olgierd is just amazing. But I still really don't know what had happened to Olgierd. Why did he change all of a sudden? Did he change because of Odin? Or what? Let me just get Roach. I can't get Roach for some strange reason. I cannot get him. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go to this on my own then. What the hell? This doesn't work now. This is very weird. Let me just do something here like so. Perfect. Get everything back. Oh, I need to find. I really need to find some food, man.
My daddy's a witch hunter.
I
and chases old
really need
crones.
to find some food. Not drink. Food. Can I get some food? Doesn't seem like I can. Only booze. Sweet bun. Alright. Got a sweet bun. Please tell me you guys have something in here for me. Nothing, really? There's nothing in here I can take from you? No, there isn't. Yeah. Okay. So, from here, let's go to... Okay. To here. Okie dokie.
Boring as fucking...
Olgierd's men.
Redania. Everyone to
Olgierd's
me!
man
To
at
me!
the inn here. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Okay.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Okay, where is Olgierd?
Geralt! Over here!
Are you kidding me?
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
Whoa. Okay. This is not scary at all.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Great. I don't think he's gonna answer this, but...
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Din, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
That's why I
Yes.
asked.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
The way he is portrayed, his face and his voice and everything, it's amazing. He looks so evil. Oh, and the fact that they changed the camera here, I like it. Like, look at this staring contest. Wow.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Why are you even here, man?
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes.
Almost.
Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
Why?
We never discussed
Exactly.
that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies
convenient.
to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
What the devil?
What the
Why is there
hell?
a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Old Witcher's trick. I concentrate real hard, and I can control time and space.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Ilvani.
No.
It's south
Now
of
listen
here.
carefully.
Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Ilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there!
What now?
Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thanks.
Did you see?
The devil
Bloke
walked the
literally
crooked
dropped
path,
dead.
his heart are full of iron.
Okay.
No soul would lend him coin for drink.
Let me just get some food in
I
here.
remember you. What'll it be?
Well, I need to get some food off you, man,
Mind if I have a look?
because I'm kind of low on supplies here. Get some dried fruit in my basket. Some mutton stew. Fried meat. Pork. A chicken. Another chicken. Yeah, that's about it for now, I guess, right? Yeah. Cool. Take care.
So long.
Let's go talk to Shani. Yeah, so like I said, Olgierd kind of scares me. Like, he's like this villain from a movie. He's very well made. I think the character is amazingly well made. He's much more scary to me than what's his name? The King of the Wild Hunt. Much more scary. Okay, Shani. Where are you, Shani?
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What's going on? What are you doing? Are you packing or unpacking?
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
Uh-huh.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
What's going on?
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Okay.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
Okay, Shani, well, that's what you want to do.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
And?
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslok, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times.
And?
Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
Whoa.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Shit. What? Why?
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Yeah, me neither. Okay.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Okay, then. Oh, we're going now. Let's do it. Go, go, go. I'm right behind you.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious.
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Okay. I've always wondered what's behind these walls, to be honest. Nobody here now. Oh, there they are.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
King Radovid's dead.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Ooh,
Fine.
playing the doctor card.
As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Okay. Enter the Academy grounds. Let me just do that. I need to go to the other... Okay. Don't mind me, guys. I'm not gonna cause trouble. I'm not here for this. I'm just gonna get in and just mind my own business. Let's go like so. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. I've actually tried this before offline. Yeah. What the hell? Ground dead, really? Okay, 1 second. So necrophages? Necrophages or... 1 second. No, necrophages, right? Draconid, beast, vampire, necrophages. There we go. Hello, boys.
Ugly bastard.
Shit. Whoa. That's it.
Geralt. Psst. Are you there?
Yeah,
of course.
I'm here.
Grab the line.
Okay, let's do this.
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakesock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
Okay.
All right. Be seeing you.
Enter Professor Shakesock's house. Okay. Is there...
Not your
Whoa!
lucky day.
Really? Okay, they've already spotted me, so... Hangman's... That's one.
What the fuck is this? Intruder! Get him!
Easy, easy. Warlock, definitely. I'm definitely a warlock. Shit. Damn it.
Shit yourself here.
Okay. Dimeterium. Okay. Nah, I don't want to take these things. Okay, let's go into the doctor's house.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Seriously? Are you kidding me? Oh, here we go. Wait a second. Okay, maybe we can go through here. One second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it. I'm sorry about this. 1 second. And through here. Nope. Not this. Ooh, nice. Whoa. Okay. Seriously? Oh shit, this is not good.
Silver Laman. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
Conjunction of the spheres, a lot of
shattered mirror.
Alcohol.
No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look at it and scream.
What? Okay.
Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come.
The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own? Or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet, is that difficult to prove? I dare to doubt it. For I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of of good. Its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears a skin of flesh. This evil, incarnated as man, travels the world showing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it is already too late. In my scholar day wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual, which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware then of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. I see what you're doing there. Okay. Cool.
Franco?
Whoa.
Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakespeare.
Blazes.
Oh, he's blind.
How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No. Out.
He's crazy.
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
Shit.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
I don't like this. Are you a prisoner here?
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
Okay.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else.
This is not gonna end well.
Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled.
Look at all the carvings
Said he was
on the
honored
walls.
I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Damn it. I don't know if he's gonna say anything, that's the thing.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him.
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim.
A meeting at the
At a
crossroads.
crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid.
Yep.
Olgierd was to
Sounds
sacrifice
very
one
familiar.
he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It's worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Wow. Okay, so Olgierd wanted to break this pact.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference, and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
Meaning?
Meaning, yeah.
O'Dim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Okay.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Shit. He went out of the circle. He's out of the... Oh my god. And now he died. Damn it. One second. Professor Shakeslock. Geralt was raking his brains for a way to defeat Master Mirror when Shani came to his rescue. She knew of a professor from the Oxenford Academy who had spent years scrutinizing every manifestation of black magic and surely would be able to help. Unfortunately, the witch hunters had decided the professor's knowledge was best used for their goals and their goals only, and had placed guards outside his home. Officially, he was a free man, but in reality no one entered or left the house without their permission. The professor told Geralt of the long hours he had spent scouring old tomes for accounts of Gaunter O'Dim, alias Master Mirror. He had been set on this trail by Olgierd, who paid him handsomely for his labors. This research had borne fruit in the form of a great many secrets about the mysterious O'Dim, including a possible way to outsmart him. Sadly, however, the professor did not live to see if this trick would work for Geralt in practice, for during their conversation, Shakeslock made one step outside the runic circle drawn on the floor of his residence and died immediately. We will never know if this step was accidental or deliberate. By the time Geralt met him, he had become a tired and tormented wreck who just might have considered death a relief. Yeah. Okay. Can I get out through here? No, I can't. Is there anything... Whoa. Key to the professor's home and professor's journal. Whoa. My notes and observations. Professor Shakeslock, the circle O'Dim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is there. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O'Dim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which poked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Emily's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I am a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to the torments to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the rooms. Wow. This is powerful, man. Really powerful. Okay, so there is a way to defeat Odim. So I'm assuming that we will get a chance to do so. Anyways, I am going to cut this episode here, guys. It's been a pretty eventful one. So I'm gonna stop it here. We'll continue our adventure in the next one. We need to meet Olgierd at the Temple of Lilvani, and I don't know, I have a feeling that this is going to be like a showdown or something. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, apologies for earlier in the week when I accidentally uploaded I missed the heist, and I uploaded it like later. So yeah, apologies for that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cut this episode here, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.